In the last fortnight, we recorded 3 new infectious cases in Queensland. In the previous fortnight, we recorded 6, representing a halving of that fortnightly growth rate. We have some concerning test results of wastewater from Townsville, and this is really important. So for the first time, we've had positive results in the sewage being tested in Townsville, and so we will be working with the Townsville Hospital and Health Service to just increase our testing rate there, try to work out if there is a case or cases in or around Townsville that we are unaware of and that have been picked up in that wastewater testing. It underlines just how valuable that wastewater testing is proving to be a new technology, but very, very valuable in our effort to monitor any potential unknown community transmission. The Chief Health Officer will outline how she continues to monitor active and growing outbreaks in New South Wales and Victoria. I note that yesterday the Premier of New South Wales expressed disappointment in my remarks that they had given up on the effort of achieving 28 days of unlinked community transmission. Frankly, when she said that she thought that was unattainable, when she said that she thought that was impossible, well, I took that to mean that they were not aiming for it. I understand there'll be some interest again today in individual cases where people have applied for exemptions from hotel quarantine, and while I understand that interest, it's important, I think, for us at the outset to say that these are all individuals who have a right to privacy, have a right to the privacy of their own health information. When their applications are considered, there is no consideration given whatsoever to who they are. The only consideration is their circumstances, their health circumstances, their health needs, and where and how they can safely quarantine. You saw that process working yesterday. When health information became available, the decision was provided to allow for home quarantine. The Chief Health Officer will outline how she's approved roughly 60 of these requests in recent months. So while the media discussion might centre on 1 or 2, there are many being actively considered each and every day, and they are considered by the right people, by the Chief Health Officer, who is a doctor, and by her team of clinicians who consider all of these matters. And I want to say, for the record, that I trust her and her team to make the right decision in all of these circumstances. I don't know the woman who was reported on in today's paper. I don't know her husband. I understand the Chief Health Officer did not know who they were when these considerations were made. The only information was the health information, and that is exactly the process that has kept Queensland safe, kept Queenslanders safe throughout this pandemic. And frankly, I'm a bit sick and tired of people trying to use individual stories, the individual distress of people, to try to criticise the restrictions that have kept Queenslanders safe. And so I want to say, no matter who you are, whether you're Scott Morrison, the LNP, Clive Palmer, we're not going to be bullied by these campaigns. We are going to stick to our guns. We are going to stay strong, and we're going to keep Queenslanders safe. We are going to keep doing what we have done because it has been just so successful.